Hello, good evening students. Today's transcription number back of 230 on the speed of 100 words per minute. Start. I do know that for the present state of affairs, teachers and students are to an extent responsible, but I beg to submit that the higher authorities are in no way less responsible for the present state of affairs in our universities. Without mentioning names, we know that proper care is not taken in the appointment of vice chancellors. If the system of election has failed, selection by government has proved no better so far as the cries of the vice chancellors are concerned. In many universities, the directors of education are chosen as vice chancellors, and I have reason to believe that their selection is in general resented by the professors of the universities concerned. I do admit that some of the directors of education might be fit even to be in charge of universities, but I do feel that if the government wish that persons in charge of secondary education should also take interest in university education, it is proper to appoint them as university professors before they are appointed as vice chancellors of universities. I have in mind a person like Dr. Amarnath Jha, who belonged to the Provincial Education Service. He served as a university professor, had experience of university education, and then, when he became the vice chancellor of the university, he discharged his duties as vice chancellor admirably well. I wish to point out that personal character, wide human sympathy, interest and understanding of university education, capacity for leadership, faith in the democratic ideals, reputation for learning, and confidence of the authorities are absolutely necessary in a good vice chancellor, and proper care should be taken in devising ways and means for selecting proper persons as vice chancellors of universities. I welcome the new pay scales of teachers of the central universities. I do wish to point out that there is a great need for the amalgamation of the grades of lecturers and readers. Most of the teacher conflicts are due to these two grades of lecturers and readers, and greater harmony will prevail among teachers in case the two grades, subject to certain efficiency bar, are amalgamated. I do feel that there is no marked difference in the abilities of teachers of central and state universities, and there is need for equalization of the pay of teachers of state universities. Whoever may be responsible for the difference in pay, the country would suffer if there is no equalization of pay, because disaffection would continue, and this will tend to spoil the university life and standards. I wish to point out that some system of transfer should be encouraged by the University Grants Commission.